Hey guys, welcome back to the Sledgehammer Performance channel. This is part 2 of how I modified my detailing cart to better suit my needs. I found that I had a lack of storage for my brushes and I had to keep those in a different area on the cart that just wasn't really that convenient. So we're going to go through how I currently have my cart set up, and we're going to make that small modification, making a way to hold my brushes and make it easier for me to access them during my detailing session. So stay with us and we'll go through this modification together and see the final outcome with this detailing cart. So for those of you that haven't seen my first detailing cart video, I'll just do a quick overview of what I've done to this Harbor Freight cart to make it useful for detailing. So over on this side, I've got a plate mounted to it that stores my pressure washer gun and my foam cannon. That works out really nice because you can remove these as needed and it makes great storage. On the bottom shelf, if you remember from the first video that I made, I did have a Ryobi pressure washer, but it was only a 1.2 GPM unit, so I replaced that with a 2.0 GPM active pressure washer. And it fits in there really nice. It's still sitting on a rubber mat, so it doesn't vibrate the cart very much. And my 50 feet of pressure washer hose is still working great. I did have to tighten up some of the connections because there was a slight leak. But anytime you do anything like this, you're going to have those kinds of problems. So up top, I've got my commonly used chemicals. I store all my excess ones over in that shelf, but all the ones that I use on a day-to-day basis are over here. So I've got a nice selection of products here. I've got my detailing brushes. I've got my mitts for washing wheels, my wash mitt that I go through 3 different sets of these, some interior cleaning things. I have a foam cannon for my brake buster. That works really well, so it foams up nice on the tires and the wheels. Then I can use my wheel brushes, which, as you can see, I only have one right now and it's not really very well mounted. So we're going to change that today. But again, this works great. I recommend these, and I'll put a link to that in the details of this video. Now in my drawer, I keep a selection of towels. I've got my clay bar things. I've got some of my supplies for doing my graphene ceramic coating. Got a little air chuck there for blowing out some of the water that might stick around. So just a lot of neat stuff. And what I have on this cart varies from time to time, just kind of depends on what I'm doing. So that gets us to why we're making this video today. So we're going to change the way that I use my wheel brushes on this cart because it's not very convenient just having that side shelf. So what I've done, and I will link this in the description, I have bought this brush hanger off of Amazon. And this is actually designed to be screwed into a wall or something. But what we're going to do is we're going to drill into this in these 2 spots that I've already measured out. And we're going to rivet magnets to it, just like we did for this spray bottle caddy and this one back here. These hold really well and it makes it nice and flexible because I can move this anywhere I want to on the cart. I haven't decided to do that, but we are going to get rid of this and we'll replace it with this guy. So let's go ahead and get this drilled out. We'll get our magnets riveted to this and then we'll hang our brushes from that right side of my cart. I think that's going to make this work out a lot better for me and make it a lot more efficient in my wheel washing process. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to drill out here and here. I've already measured to make sure the magnets fit within the width of my cart. So what we're going to do is take a couple of rivets and then my rivet gun, and we're going to attach these magnets, which I'll link in the description of the video. So those are going to go right in the back of this like that, and then we'll be able to attach this to the side of our cart because I don't really feel like drilling into the cart. And this gives us some flexibility if I want to move this to a different area of the cart. So these strong magnets are really great. So let's go ahead and get this drilled out, get these magnets attached, and then we'll see what it looks like. we'll make sure these fit. And they do. All right, so next thing to do then, on the back side of this, we're going to insert our rivet.
Okay, let's go.
All right, they are on there. All right, so let's take this over to the cart and see how it looks. All right, time to remove this old solution, giving us a nice clean side of the cart. And we will now attach our new brush holder. Okay, let's see what the brushes look like. And then finally, my wheelbarrow brush. And that's what that looks like. It gives me a lot cleaner access, and I think it looks great. So guys, I do want to show you one more thing that I've added to my cart. I didn't like this cart just sitting out like this because dust in the garage could get caught in my wash mitts or just get everything all dirty, and I just didn't really want that. So I got this cover off Amazon, and it's designed for one of those landscaping wagons that you can pull around. It was the exact size of my cart, so I was pretty happy about that. So what I do at the end of my detailing session is I just put this over the cart, and then it keeps everything nice and protected. So I will link this in the description as well because I think it's a really valuable thing to do to keep things clean and get you ready to go for your next session. So again, thanks for watching Sledgehammer Performance, and don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out this channel.